Okay, so let's do more TOTA fights. I haven't been playing for a while because if you look at my channel, I uploaded some videos that I made to help me learn Spanish while playing the game. This is the I have more videos in another channel of mine, which is youtube.com/ at AFKLL, means AFK language learning. I just ran into some API restrictions, so I couldn't upload more videos today. I'm going to upload tomorrow, but there are already like more videos there. So yeah, back to the to rank 2000, like for round 5 to opponents, and it means I have, like haven't lose the fight yet. So we are going to try to get some better minions. Let's see if the Ravager is here, Ravager is not here. So we are going to bet this one, and I don't know, maybe try to get this, or let's see if Sunset Sage is here. Sunset Sage now it's a very rare to have Sunset Sage, which is I honestly don't like the changes they made to the nerf and everything. So again, we need to do the planning. So Spirit Answers is page 1. Actually, let's just sell this one. Okay, so we could get some better one. And grab this. Let's just do this. So because like we like turtle fights. So we are going to again count our Spirit Answer here and Spirit feature here, and we can sell probably 3. Let's just sell 2, of course. So let's just sell warrior and warrior and get the jade collar, and try to get 7 kills with the versus a turtle and see if we can win. Probably we will lose. I'll explain later with my build, my change of strategy. But for now, let's just I don't know which one is better. Which one is the easiest one to hit others? Maybe the Jade Hawk, because he can just do the jump thing. Yeah, so we are going to put it here, and because we already, I think they are really close. So again, to recap, you try to rush for the Titanic shell one, and yeah, before it casts any defensive skill, and I think we may be able to get it. I'm stunned, I'm dead, but it doesn't cast the defensive skill. So another way is to defend, and there's a theory that the Titanic Shell will have fewer chance to cast the protection skill if you are not in its sight, which is very questionable strategy. But some people do that. So if you are having a problem, you can try that. But I tend to try to rush, because if you are lucky, you can just rush him down. And that is yeah, like this one, it's going to be an easy win. So whether I can win or not, it's purely depends on how good my warriors are holding my defense line. Because I can't do much. So yeah, let's just prefer help over channeling ourselves. Okay, so now it's a guaranteed win because we have like way more totem surviving here. So now this is the annoying part. After the patch, the enemy chieftains, they will try to go back and defend at some point. This is very annoying, and it doesn't make game like much more harder, because if they are not on our side, basically their units cannot really defeat our destroy our totem. So that put us basically in an unlosable situation. But of course, as you can imagine, it does cost more time, which is annoying. And this, I think, this is one of the reasons why fewer people are playing TOTA right now. If you see the coin, if you see the coin price, they are just getting cheaper, because like it's just kind of annoying. I think it's a good one, right? No, that's not a good one. It doesn't give the XP. Okay. So we have the last fight. We can get more Thunderbolt here, and we could move things around to get some better stuff. But I don't really think it matters at this point. I would still grab it. So we can make a, if it's some really good reward, then we will do things differently. But it isn't, so we don't care. So we just replace our bad units here. And this is the game that I'm going to show you the main change. So for this hero, you still want to stay at your, normally I would just rush, but for this hero, I still want to stay on my part until it get here, and then I will try to rush his different his turns. So this obviously will take more time, but it's worth it. If you just rush directly, then he will stay in his base for more time, and that basically will like cost more time. So now he's already like heading back, which is annoying. But as I said, it's already put him in the unwinnable situation. So it just it doesn't make the game more difficult. It just made the game more annoying. So like you better die. If you die, then it's there's a higher chance for the chieftain to push to your half, so that it will save your time. At this point, I don't think it pushed. So that makes it our units very hard to remove his totems. And as I said, you see like his unit cannot really do anything to our totem, so it just wastes our time. So that is why I personally I hate the last patch. I think it's yeah, it doesn't make the game harder, challenging, or like introduce more strategy. It just make it more tedious and reduce your game D1 per hour by dragging the fights into it just dragging it to longer fights. So I kind of hate it. But I mean, what do you do? So like it's very easy. You just come here and try to click. You die. You wait for the timer and the revive. So it's stupid. And when you win, so I didn't really lose a round. So but I still got 3 instead of 4. I think this is random. And when you get 3 of them, so if you get like something like a consuming kunkum, or like the worst case will be like the fire breather. So if you have like a net, that actually will make your next tournament very hard, because the opponent will have more better warriors. But you have like only 3, and you have like some of them are really bad. Then like it's just overall it's pretty bad. So how much is it now? 40 chaos. Okay. I'm pretty sure this doesn't, yeah, just 1 chaos. Of course, always good to see some sessions. So that is like I don't care what the reward is, as long as I mean the favor is, as long as there's second or the increase project speed thing, I would just insert grab that, even though that may make my game to lose. But of course, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units, and the quality is very likely to be better than mine, right? So assume that is not the horn. Assume that is the fire breather. So that is basically 5.5 like units. So that will be really bad. Yeah, regardless, we are trying to like wait. Okay, yeah. Again, we don't really want to lose, but um, it's not necessarily a, well, it's actually it's a pretty bad thing, unless my units are doing things, which is that yeah, they are doing things. So that's good. So now we are doing the older base trade style. So now it's a 4. Yeah, I think we are in a bit, better shape. It's annoying. So we have 3 flankers. So and yeah, this is done. So this is already a win, and this hero doesn't fall back. But basically, if you will have like a flawless win, the next game will be the first few games will be very tough for you. So that is downside. But I'm just trying to show you like it's still easy. It's just it's more tedious, and we don't want to lose this fight, so we will try to have well, it's pretty bad. Sorry, it's here. So we are going to grab this another something here, and I think we are going to do the trade here. Yeah, so we can get a consuming Kun selling. Don't really want to sell this one. It's a pretty good item, but a unit is just better. And this will make our future fight harder. This is a pretty bad favor. I almost never choose this composition. It's bad, right? It's bad. I almost never choose it, but the reward is just too good to not have pick. It's not really net menu, so yeah, it's just multiply by 3, so 19 kills. Not net good, but orange here. Put this one here. The range unit should go into the defense line. And let's see. Yeah, it's here. So now we just rush to his side. So this is the same. This is the same thing. Thunderbird is very annoying. As the enemy defend unit. But most of the time, you don't need to do much. Even I just if I just die there, it doesn't make that much difference. I will explain the build later. I think in my previous video, someone was asking me about the build and everything. So my strategy. So I did shifted my strategy, which is basically the same thing. That you go with the evasion, you go to dodge, and block and minion. It's the same thing, but I just spend a lot of currency. And yeah, you may want to know where I spend my currency. All these are bad things. So I don't really have to. Yeah, I don't really have to add a lot of move things around. So now all these are bad. So I'm just going to grab like this is 10-ish kills and a lot of favor. I think it's favor. And then pray the enemy doesn't do a lot of crazy things. Oh, come on. No cremation. Don't kill me. Okay. Both of these are down. Yeah, we just baited him. This is bad. The Ravager is very annoying. The protection basically disable what you can do. Our defense line seems to be still okay. As long as they're not tearing our defense line apart, usually yeah, we can just take our time and do the base race. And let's just kill one Ravager here. And yeah, and we are already winning, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so the build is still the same thing, but now I just I'm not going all in and bought the very expensive, not very expensive, a little bit expensive, the perfect form, which is probably the best gear for TOTA, the chest. So previously, my SRS build and my TOTA build are like have more difference than the same thing. Why do I have the second win here? Yeah, this build is like far away from like a polished, but still, as you can see, it's pretty easy, and this is the main point. Um, it's it's more tedious now, but it's still easy, and that is why I don't like the direction they are making. But what can we do? So yeah, we are way stronger than before, and we are going to choose some favors. This is probably the best one. All these rewards are really bad, so we are just going to grab this, the horn, jade collar, last one. Here and you are here. So yeah, wait for at our off, and then yeah, removed and removed. Okay, so now it's basically you can go AFK at this point. But just expect to die. Expect to die a lot. What we are doing here. I'm going to finish this tournament to show you that the easy win last time was not a coincidence. So even though it doesn't seem like I'm doing much, but yeah, it's we are always going to win very easily, but it's going to take a lot of time. So I probably wouldn't recommend keep playing this mode. It's not as profitable as before. But it does require like less brain. So you can, like me, I'm watching the my own language learning YouTube channel to have fun, and you can do the same thing. So we are going to buy this, yeah. So now at this point you don't really like think a lot. You don't need to think a lot because the rewards are so bad. So it doesn't matter what you choose. I mean, man, should be cheap, right? This I just don't want to fight this giant turtle guy at least right now. We can use this stick, but yeah, better favors. Nah, better. Here, Jade Quarter. We already filled our first lane with the best options. So, and our Thunderbolt will die very quickly. So we just let them revive faster. So if the reward is not good, we don't want to spend much time in planning. We are not dead. And now we are dead. This is totem that you don't want to touch. So this is the one that will hit some mobs. It will restore HP, and I think their chieftain is on is in a defensive position, which is the bad thing about the patch. Okay, so that totem is already destroyed. Interesting. Okay, so now it's going to be an easy win. So we didn't run into a lot of defensive heroes. So, and as I said, we just going to take you are just going to take more time to win. It's not by any means harder. And my minions are surprisingly not dying that much. Let's see. A good thing. Anything else we don't want to lose. But there isn't really much to buy. So we are going to buy this. We are going to buy another. Nah, we can sell. I forgot how many we can sell, but I think it should be okay for us to sell 2 of them. And we have this. I don't really know whether or not unit is good or not. Yeah, Sunset Sage. If we want, we can make our composition stronger, but 20 kills, it doesn't really worth the time. I'm going to use Kun Kun to replace one of the spear girl. I didn't. I forgot to look. Where is the gigantic turtle? Oh, it's here. We want to remove this one. You never know whether it's going to or when it's going to cast a defense thing. I don't think it's casting this one, so it should be okay. But still, you want to remove his totem as soon as possible because oh come on, okay, good. Yeah, good RNG. He didn't shield his own, and it's good that we removed a lot of HP of the totem in the beginning of the game. So now, our totem, a lot of our totems are already destroyed, but oh, we may lose. This is one of the hard shifting. Unless our I think this one is nearly destroyed, and this one is nearly destroyed. So let's just waste as many as possible. Let's waste this one, then my totem will be dead. But okay, now my totem is still alive. So now it's a close win. They have turtle, we have good RNG. If we lose, it's fine. We are supposed to lose. Because the build I'm going to show you is that it's actually pretty bad. So this is bad and this is really bad. Both of them are really bad. Okay. So maybe we'll run into a case that it's going to be a very tough game for us. So let's just finish this one, and then I will explain my build. So now we are focusing on better units here. Sorry, better favors here. So the reward is really bad. So our conversation is we have one good, one bad. So it's not the end of the world. We are going to like so one, yeah, they have 1 2 3 4 5 6, but their units are 7 and they are like always better than ours. Oh, I forgot to summon our ops, but it's fine. Maybe it will take time for them to come to our part. Okay, now it's there. So now like let's just stretch his Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is so annoying. Okay, Thunderbolt is done. It's done. Okay, Yeah. So if our totems are falling apart, then we can do nothing about it. And in this case, it's not. So is it because that I'm playing very well? Not really. It's just 80-90% of time it's going to be like this. 10% of time, maybe 20, maybe 10. You basically will have some really tough time at your defense line. The AME like fucked up. I don't really know like what the possibly the reasons would be, but it's if you lose, you lose. Especially in the first few rounds, if first 2 rounds, if it's the cover trail. Yeah, this is a good one. I think it's 40 kills or something. I will grab this. And since it's a good reward, then I'm going to choose, even though the favors are bad. But we can get some really powerful units here. Jade Quarter, tier 2. It's another tier 2. And yeah, this is tier 1. So we can get 25 from here. We can't really get enough favors to buy an extra one. So we are going to sell. And we are not going to sell the useless one. We are actually going to sell a useful one, because we can save that for later. For example, if we get this, then we can maybe we can just try to go for the title quarter. Not really. So field master is good, so we put it here, and this one's here, and this one's here. This should be, they all should be go to the defense line, because we don't want to lose. So now the hero is still around this, no, here. So let's see. Spear feature. Let's rely on our RNG to dodge. Yes, dodge Sunset Sage. We want to kill Sunset Sage. Maybe our unit can help us finish it. Well, the hero is at the defensive position, so we will not dive for now. Yeah, we just remain here, and now we can dive and finish off these totems. And that's a bad idea. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so the build is that I bought the more expensive the Green Nightmare for suppression, and the Amanamu's Gaze for more damage, which does nothing in total. But we replace our cabinet with the perfect form to get the acrobatics, so that we don't have to spec all the way to here, and we still have 60% ish suppression, because we have the Ethereal Step that gives us a lot of suppression. And yeah, that's basically it. So with all these things here, and we have this device with some more suppression. We can get more block here or suppression. We have some reservations, so that I can run one more banner here. But basically, I don't run determination anymore. Why it takes so long to win? We don't run determination anymore. This is yeah, it's 42 kills. We only run haste, so that we run faster. Grace to have evade, and banner to give us even more evade, and 10-minute shield for block. So we don't run any other auras, not because they're not good, just because we don't want to do the more gear switching. Let's see if we can get some good. I'm grabbing this one. Oh, actually it's not bad either, but I'm not going to show you. I'm going to finish here. But basically, all this like aura thing, these two aura gear, I will not use them. This speed thing, I will not use it. Instead, and the passive tree, I will not like mess up my passive tree. So now it's a SRS passive tree um, with the proper DPS gem, things like this. So the whole the whole setup is just like replace the weapon, the perfect form, and the boots and the gem, so that I run the same setup, which is two permanent minions and one kind of temporal minion. And having this, I was able to, as you can see, I just win the games very easily. Sometimes I say, well, it takes so long. Actually, it's not really that long. And if the turtle is there, then I would switch badlies too, because I have like a better gear now, so I'm supposedly doing more damage. So even with the giant turtle, I will still have a chance. But it's better just save your time and try to play around the giant turtle. So yeah, now like all these other on my normal gear, just this one to have more dexterity, so that I can wear this chest piece, and I can put all these things back to get the proper SRS build. I shouldn't put it here. Why I have it here? It would be really bad if I just lose it. Yeah, so that's it. It's not a lot of gold loot from here. This is pretty good. This is I can sell it at probably 5 of them can sell D1. People are selling at 5 or 6. I'm gonna sell at 5. And this is going to be maybe 44. It's a 44. Yeah, I think it's pretty like solid strategy. You have a lot of evasion, you have a block, with shield and everything, and um, you depend on you always want to start on at your half of battlefield. When the hero comes, then you start rushing, so a little bit slower, and when the chieftain goes back to defend, and it will make the game even longer. But apart from that, not really a lot of changes. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you find this boring and just go back to play other games, other modes. This mode is really boring. The payoff is still good. So after I spend my currency, I still have like 53 D1, which is not that much. So the funny thing is that I bought Ashes of the Star on day one. Like I had some really good luck, so got 71s on day one. So get the Ashes Star, and now it's 38 day one. So which means like if I keep playing, actually I didn't really get a lot of currency other than to make the additional D1 to buy another Ashes, which is pretty sad. I don't know why the Ash of Star is so expensive um this time. Uh, But I played the SRS build. It just doesn't feel as strong as the cremation one. Now I'm like at level 80, 90, 97. I don't know. Yeah, but better check my channel for some Spanish learning videos, and you can have some like German, like Japanese, some random things there. Yeah, it's perfect to play in this brainless mode. So yeah, good night.